Bears, one of the most fascinating creatures of the wild, are found in a variety of species, ranging from the tiny sun bear to the massive Kodiak. These incredible mammals have adapted to a myriad of habitats, from the frigid Arctic tundra to the dense rainforests of South America. Each species is a testament to nature's ingenuity, boasting unique features that aid their survival. For instance, did you know a grizzly bear can streak through the wilderness as fast as 35 miles per hour? That's quicker than the world's fastest human, Usain Bolt. Understanding these behaviors is key to ensuring safe encounters with these animals. Picture, if you will, a serene hike through the woods. The air, fresh crisp, fills your lungs as the sunlight pirouettes through the canopy above. Out of the blue, a rustle from the nearby bushes grabs your attention. There, just a stone's throw from the path, stands a bear. Its coat is a tapestry of browns, eyes brimming with curiosity, and a hint of raw, untamed ferocity. The bear sniffs the air, its gaze interlocked with "you freeze," heart pounding like a drum in your chest. What transpires next may hinge on the decisions you make in the imminent few seconds. We're stepping into the world of the grizzly bears, creatures of immense size and strength that command respect. These are not the plush toys of your childhood. Grizzlies are formidable animals, capable of inflicting significant harm if they perceive a threat. They demand our respect, both for their power and their integral role in their ecosystems. You may be thinking, but I'm not afraid of a bear. The heart of the matter isn't about fear, but about knowledge and respect. A grizzly doesn't react to your fear, but to your actions. So how should one behave in grizzly territory? First, announce your presence. Speak in a calm, confident tone. Do not shriek or make abrupt moves, but try to appear larger by standing and expanding your arms or coat. If a grizzly approaches, retreat slowly. Never turn your back or run. Remember, you cannot outpace a grizzly. Carry bear spray and know how to use it. If properly used, bear spray can dissuade a grizzly from attacking. If a grizzly attacks, resist with all you have. Aim for the bear's face, particularly the eyes and snout. Grizzlies, like any wild creature, are not pets. They are integral parts of their habitats, affecting the flora and fauna around them. By respecting them, we ensure not only our safety, but theirs as well. Remember, we are visitors in their territory, so let's treat them with the honor they deserve. Understanding and respecting these magnificent creatures is your strongest defense. Remember, survival is about wisdom and respect for nature and its inhabitants, not just strength. Let's now turn our attention to another member of the bear family, the black bear. While grizzlies are revered for their sheer size and power, black bears are admired for their agility, adaptability, and widespread distribution across North America. They are the smallest of the North American bears, but don't let their size fool you. These creatures are incredibly agile climbers, capable of scaling trees to escape danger or reach food. Black bears are generalists, meaning they can thrive in a variety of habitats, from dense forests to subalpine meadows and even in swamps. Their adaptability has allowed them to inhabit a range wider than any other bear species in the world. In terms of identification, black bears generally have a lighter muzzle color and lack the prominent shoulder hump seen in grizzlies. They also have taller, less rounded ears. If you encounter a black bear, much of the same advice for grizzlies applies. Make your presence known, retreat slowly, and never run. It's important to note, however, that black bears are generally less aggressive than grizzlies. More often than not, they will choose to run away rather than confront a human. Carry bear spray and know how to use it. Remember, this is a deterrent, not a weapon. Aim for the eyes and nose if a bear charges. As with grizzlies, if a black bear attacks, fight back with everything you've got. Black bears are a testament to the beauty and adaptability of nature. By understanding their behavior and showing respect, we can coexist peacefully with these incredible animals. Remember, knowledge is power, and respecting these creatures ensures the safety of both us and them. As we journey from the forests and swamps of North America, let's take a trip to the icy realms of the Arctic, home to the majestic polar bear. The largest species of bear, polar bears are a symbol of strength and endurance in the harshest of environments. Their bodies are uniquely adapted for survival in the Arctic. Their white fur provides camouflage in the snow and ice, and their skin underneath is black to absorb the sun's heat. They have a thick layer of blubber for insulation against the cold and large paddle-like paws for swimming in the frigid waters. Unlike the black and grizzly bears, polar bears are almost exclusively meat-eaters, feeding primarily on seals. They are excellent swimmers, capable of swimming long distances to find food or rest. Keep in mind that despite their adorable appearance, polar bears are one of the most dangerous bears to encounter due to their size, strength, and lack of fear towards people. However, these kings of the Arctic are facing a significant challenge: climate change. The melting ice caps are making it more difficult for polar bears to hunt and find food, leading to a decline in their population. It's a stark reminder that while we marvel at the adaptability and strength of these creatures, we must also take action to protect them and their habitats. Remember, as we learn about these incredible animals, we are also learning about the importance of their survival and the role we play in it. So let's continue to respect and understand these magnificent creatures, for their survival is intertwined with the health of our planet. As we've journeyed through the bear habitats of the world, we've seen the might of grizzlies, the adaptability of the black bear, and the resilience of the kings of the Arctic, the polar bears. But how can we tell if these incredible creatures are near when they remain unseen? Welcome to the fascinating world of bear tracking. Bear tracks are the most common sign of bear activity. They are large and distinct, with 5 toes and claw marks visible in the print. The size and shape of the track can give you an idea of the type of bear and its size. Grizzly bear tracks often show long, non-retractable claws, while black bear tracks have shorter claws. Polar bear tracks, on the other hand, are much larger and wider to distribute their weight on the snow and ice. But tracks aren't the only sign. Bears leave behind scat or droppings that provide a wealth of information about their diet. Black and grizzly bear scat often contains plant material, berries or insect parts, while polar bear scat primarily contains seal fur and bones. Scratch marks on trees are another common sign. Bears use trees to sharpen their claws and mark their territory. The height of the scratches can also give you an idea of the bear's size. Lastly, look for tree rubs. Bears, especially grizzlies, rub their bodies against trees to shed their fur and leave their scent. This behavior serves both a practical purpose for the bear and provides an important sign for us. Understanding these signs not only enhances your wilderness experience, but it's also crucial for your safety. Remember, if you're in bear country, be bear aware. Next up, we'll discuss how to safely coexist with these magnificent creatures in their natural habitats. From their powerful presence to their subtle signs, bears have captured our imagination. Now, we delve deeper into understanding these fascinating creatures by exploring their behavior patterns. Bears are primarily solitary animals, but their behavior can vary greatly depending on the species and the situation. Grizzlies, for example, are known for their aggressive displays when threatened, standing on their hind legs and roaring to intimidate potential threats. Black bears, on the other hand, often climb trees to escape danger. Polar bears, the most carnivorous of the bear species, are known for their patience when hunting, spending hours waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike. Feeding habits in bears are also diverse. Grizzlies are omnivores, their diet consisting of both plants and animals, including berries, roots, insects, fish and mammals. Black bears have a similar diet, but they're also excellent climbers, often scaling trees in search of nuts and fruit. Polar bears, living in the harsh Arctic, primarily feed on seals, using their incredible sense of smell to locate breathing holes in the ice. When it comes to mating, bears display unique rituals. Male bears or boars will compete for females or sows during the breeding season. These competitions can sometimes lead to fierce fights. Once the dominant boar wins, he will court the sow with gentle nuzzling and grooming. Communication among bears is a mix of vocal, visual and chemical signals. They growl, moan or roar to express various emotions. They use body language like standing on their hind legs or slapping the ground to communicate their intentions. And they leave scent marks on trees or rocks to establish territory or signal readiness for mating. As we watch these behaviors unfold through our expert footage, we gain a greater appreciation for the complexity and intelligence of these magnificent animals. Remember, understanding these creatures is the first step towards ensuring their survival and our safe coexistence. In our next segment, we'll discuss practical tips and guidelines to keep in mind when encountering bears in the wild. As we traverse into the wild, it's crucial to remember that we're guests in the home of these majestic creatures. To ensure a safe and respectful experience, here are some practical tips and guidelines for bear encounters. First and foremost, prevention is key. Avoiding an encounter is the best way to stay safe. Travel in groups, make noise as you move, especially in dense vegetation or near running water where bears may not hear you coming. Carry bear spray, a highly effective deterrent, and know how to use it. When camping, choose sites with good visibility and away from dense vegetation or animal paths. Store your food properly to avoid attracting bears. Use bear-resistant containers, hang food at least 10 feet off the ground and 4 feet from any tree trunk, or store it in your vehicle. Never store food in your tent. Remember, a fed bear is a dead bear. Once bears associate humans with food, they can become dangerous and may need to be euthanized. If you do encounter a bear, stay calm. Most bears prefer to avoid confrontations. Identify yourself as a human by speaking in a calm, firm voice and standing tall. Back away slowly and sideways. This allows you to keep an eye on the bear without tripping and is non-threatening to bears. Never turn your back on a bear or run. This could trigger a chase response. In the unlikely event a bear attacks, use your bear spray. If a grizzly makes contact, play dead. Lie flat on your stomach, legs spread apart for stability, and hands clasped behind your neck for protection. If a black bear attacks, fight back. They often consider humans as prey, and playing dead may not deter them. These guidelines are not foolproof, and every bear encounter is unique, but they can help minimize risks and foster a safer coexistence. In our final segment, we'll wrap up our bear series with some closing thoughts. In the previous scene, we shared general guidelines for bear country. Now let's delve into a more detailed plan of action for those unexpected bear encounters. Step 1. Stay calm and assess the situation. Remember, bears generally prefer to avoid confrontations. Step 2. Make your presence known. Speak in a calm, firm voice and avoid direct eye contact, as bears may perceive this as a threat. Step 3. Back away slowly but do not run. Running may trigger a chase response. Step 4. If the bear has not noticed you, keep out of sight and detour as far as possible. Remember, your safety is paramount. Step 5. If the bear has noticed you and is stationary, move away slowly and sideways. This allows you to keep an eye on the bear without tripping. Step 6. If the bear approaches you, try to appear larger by standing on your toes and raising your arms. You can also make loud noises or bang pots and pans together to scare it off. Step 7. If a bear charges, use your bear spray, aiming for the bear's face. Step 8. If a grizzly bear makes contact, play dead. Lie flat on your stomach, legs spread apart for stability, and hands clasped behind your neck for protection. If a black bear attacks, fight back using any available tools or weapons. Always remember, every bear encounter is unique, and these steps are not foolproof, but they can help you navigate a bear encounter more safely and effectively. In the next scene, we'll conclude our journey into the world of bears with some final reflections. Welcome to Scene 9, where we delve deeper into the world of bear safety equipment, focusing on the effectiveness of bear spray and other vital tools. Bear spray has been proven effective in numerous studies, with a success rate of over 90% when used correctly. It is a non-lethal deterrent designed to stop aggressive behavior in bears. The spray releases a cloud of capsaicin, a chili pepper extract, temporarily incapacitating the bear and giving you time to retreat. Let's go through a quick demonstration on how to use bear spray. First, remove the safety clip. Aim slightly downwards, as the spray will rise in the shape of a cloud. Spray a brief shot when the bear is about 60 feet or 18 meters away, then spray again if the bear continues to approach. Remember, bear spray is a deterrent, not a repellent. Do not spray it on your gear or around your campsite. Apart from bear spray, Other safety gear is also recommended for wilderness excursions. Bear bells, for instance, can alert bears to your presence, reducing the chance of surprising them. Loud air horns can also be used as a deterrent in the event of an encounter. Another essential tool is a sturdy, lightweight camping knife, which can be used for various survival tasks and as a last resort for self-defense. Finally, always carry a first aid kit. In the unlikely event of a bear attack, immediate medical treatment can be life-saving. Remember, the best strategy is prevention. Be aware of your surroundings, make noise while hiking, and keep a clean camp to avoid attracting bears. In the next scene, we'll wrap up our bear safety series with a look back at what we've learned and some final thoughts on sharing our world with these magnificent creatures. Welcome to Scene 10, where we shift our focus from personal safety to the broader picture of bear conservation and our responsibility towards these magnificent creatures. As we've seen, bears are not just powerful and adaptable survivors, but also a vital part of our ecosystem. Their presence indicates a healthy environment, and their decline often signals trouble. Hence, our journey into bear country isn't just about survival, but also about coexistence. Bear conservation is a multifaceted effort that involves habitat preservation, public education, and wildlife management. Let's delve into each of these aspects. Habitat preservation is crucial. Bears need large, unfragmented habitats to thrive. Unfortunately, human activities like deforestation, urban sprawl, and road construction often result in loss and fragmentation of bear habitats. We can play our part by supporting policies and initiatives that protect these habitats and by practicing responsible tourism in bear country. Public education is another key component of bear conservation. Misunderstanding and fear can lead to unnecessary conflicts between bears and humans. By educating ourselves and others about bear behavior, we can reduce these conflicts and learn to live in harmony with bears. Remember, knowledge is power, and in this case, it is the power to coexist. Wildlife management plays a vital role in bear conservation as well. Responsible wildlife management ensures that bear populations are kept at sustainable levels. It can involve measures like regulating hunting, relocating problem bears, and implementing bear-safe practices in communities near bear habitats. By supporting these efforts, we can help maintain a balance between human needs and bear populations. As we wrap up the scene, let's remind ourselves that our safety in the wilderness doesn't have to come at the expense of the bears. With knowledge, preparation, and respect, we can share our world with these incredible creatures. In the final scene, we'll reflect on our journey through bear country and the lessons we've learned along the way. As Scene 11, Debunking Bear Myths. Welcome to Scene 11, where we confront the misconceptions and myths that surround bears and their behavior. It's time to separate fact from fiction. One of the most common myths is that bears are always aggressive and predatory. The reality, however, is quite different. While bears are indeed powerful animals, they are not instinctively aggressive towards humans. Most bear encounters don't result in any physical contact. In fact, bears often go out of their way to avoid humans. They primarily react aggressively when they feel threatened, cornered, or if they're protecting their young. Another myth is that all bears are meat eaters. While it's true that some species like polar bears have a diet mainly consisting of meat, most bears have a diverse diet. Take, for instance, the grizzly bear. It's actually an omnivore, feeding on a mix of plants, berries, and smaller mammals. Bears are not the mindless killing machines they are often portrayed as, but complex creatures with their own set of behaviors and survival strategies. It's also important to debunk the myth that bears are overpopulated and a threat to human communities. In reality, many bear species are threatened or endangered due to habitat loss and human activities. Encounters between bears and humans are more a result of us encroaching upon their habitats than the other way around. As we've said before, knowledge is power. By dispelling these myths, we can foster a better understanding and respect for these magnificent creatures and play our part in ensuring their survival. In the next and final scene, we'll reflect on our journey through bear country and the lessons we've learned along the way. As we move into Scene 12, we're going to do something a little different. We've taken your most pressing questions and brought in a panel of experts to provide the answers. We have with us today expert wildlife biologists, seasoned park rangers, and bear behavior specialists who have spent their lives studying and interacting with these magnificent creatures. Q1, what should you do if you encounter a bear in the wild? Our park ranger expert advises, speak in a calm, assertive voice. Let the bear know you're human and not a prey animal. Never run from a bear, as this can trigger a chase response. Instead, slowly back away. Q2, how can we help in preserving bear habitats? Our wildlife biologist shares that supporting conservation organizations, advocating for sustainable land management practices, and educating others about the importance of these habitats are all ways you can help. Q3, are there any bear species that are more dangerous than others? Our bear behavior specialist explains, while it's important to respect all bear species, polar bears are generally considered the most dangerous to humans due to their size, strength, and the fact they are not as used to human presence as some other species. These are just a few of the many questions we've received. We encourage you to continue to stay curious, continue to ask questions, and most importantly, continue to respect and appreciate the incredible world of bears. Up next, we'll wrap up our journey through bear country, reflecting on the lessons we've learned and the importance of our role in conservation. As we transition into scene 13, it's time for a bit of interactive fun. We're going to test your knowledge with a quick bear safety and conservation quiz. This is not just a test, but a chance for you to learn and understand more about these incredible creatures. So grab a piece of paper or open your notes app and let's get started. Question 1. What is the safest distance to maintain from a bear in the wild? Is it A, 50 yards, B, 100 yards, or C, 200 yards? Question 2. True or false, it's safe to feed bears? Question 3. Which bear species is considered the most dangerous to humans? Is it A, black bear, B, brown bear, or C, polar bear? Take a moment to jot down your answers and compare them with your friends and family. Now, it's time for our interactive poll. We want to know your thoughts on bear conservation. The question is, what is the most effective way to contribute to bear conservation? Is it A, supporting conservation organizations, B, advocating for sustainable land management practices, or C, educating others about the importance of bear habitats? Leave your answers in the comments section below. We value your feedback and participation. It's through shared learning and discussion that we can foster a greater understanding and respect for these magnificent creatures. Stay tuned, as in the next scene we wrap up our journey with a reflection on the lessons learned and the importance of our role in conservation. As we move into our final scene, it's time to reflect on the incredible journey we've taken together through the world of bears. We've learned about their power, their adaptability, and their importance to the ecosystem. We've also gained a deeper understanding of how our behavior can impact their survival. Thank you for being part of this journey, for engaging with our content, and for your participation in the quiz and poll. Your input makes a difference and helps us to create more content that is both enjoyable and educational. If you've enjoyed this video and want to continue learning with us, please consider subscribing to our channel. We'll be covering more fascinating topics about the natural world, and we'd love to have you along for the ride. As we wrap up, we want to leave you with a final thought. Each one of us can make a difference in bear conservation, whether it's through supporting conservation organizations, advocating for sustainable land management practices, or simply educating others about the importance of bear habitats. Your actions matter. Consider participating in citizen science projects related to bear research. It's a great way to contribute to our understanding of these magnificent creatures and to help ensure their survival for generations to come. So, as we say goodbye for now, remember, the power to make a difference is in your hands. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and stay connected. Together we can make a positive impact for bears and for our planet. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.